Hi, I'm George Jones. You know, folks have been saying my TV show is kind of different. Heck, I've been different all my life. So stay with us, and I think you'll like it.
It just don't get any better than this. That's about as good ever gets. If there's something better, it's something I miss. It just don't get any better than this.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Jones.
I stumbled in this morning, completely out of my mind, down to my last warning, and down to my last line. But before I got one word out, she unloaded on me. Said if that bottle is all that important, hey, I got just what you need. I'll give you something to drink about when I start doing what I've done without. You think that you've got some problems now? Hey, wait till I get out of this house. I'm gonna leave you with this memory. It'll be here just to drive you to drink. Now you'll have yourself a good excuse to pour down that juice. I'll give you something to drink about. She's only gone 2 hours, but I'm not here alone. Her memory's already moving in and making itself at home. And I'm already reaching for what drove her away. And somewhere over in the corner, I heard her memory say, I'll give you something to drink about when I start doing what I've done without. You think that you've got some problems now? Hey, wait till I get out of this house. I'm gonna leave you with this memory. It'll be here just to drive you to drink. Now you'll have yourself a good excuse to pour down that juice. I'll give you something to drink about. You'll have a good excuse to pour down that juice. I'll give you something to drink about. It just don't get any better than this.
It's the George Jones Show with George's guests, Merle Haggard, Lorrie Morgan, and Trace Adkins. And George will be back too.
Brought to you by Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Better relief than the leading prescription.
Doug Moore doesn't let his allergies get in the way of keeping his promises. So he copes with the itchy eyes and sneezing. But once congestion and sinus pain kick in, he needs something more. Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Unlike the leading allergy prescription, it takes care of all his symptoms. So Doug can take care of a few things himself. Tylenol Allergy Sinus. Strength you can trust.
Looking for a fast fix for the flat on your F-150? Or a sleek new shine on your Stingray? Ever need mirror glue for your Galaxy? Or tire wet for your Tercel? No matter what you need, from hard-to-find power steering fluid for your Prelude to adding some extra zoom to your Z, Pep Boys has it. If you want it, you've got it. Virtually any additive, any fluid, any wax or wash you'd ever want for any vehicle. And now get Gunk Engine Bright at a super low price of just 99 cents. Great stuff for your engine. Gunk for only 99 cents. Pep Boys, everything but gas.
So Jan and I are having lunch, and we noticed this striking woman. I mean, she could have been a model. She was wearing this great lipstick. It was a hot new color. I gotta ask you, where'd you get that lipstick? Rite Aid. And so I buy it, and I try it, and I hate it. But Rite Aid's got that risk-free cosmetics money-back guarantee, so I got my money back, and I bought this great lipstick. Where'd you get it? Rite Aid. Really?
Rite Aid. It's not just a store, it's a solution.
George Jones, acclaimed as the very definition of country music.
He lies there holding
Now his new album. It don't get any better than this. 11 vintage new tracks with guest appearances by Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Bobby Bare, and T. Graham Brown. George Jones, it don't get any better than this. Available at your favorite record store or mail order by calling Ernest Tubb Record Shop, 1-800-229-4288.
Ask my family which Italian dishes are their favorites. They'd all agree. The Olive Garden's tour of Italy is 3 of the best. Lasagna, chicken parmesan, and fettuccine alfredo. With all the salad and breadsticks you want, just $9.95. The Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Some vacations are just more fun than others. So what are you waiting for? Carnival.
Backstage before the show, it can be as much fun as the show.
Boy, I'm telling you, what a wonderful day and what a wonderful night this is going to be. We got Lorrie Morgan, bless your heart, I love you.
Thank you.
Trace Adkins, man, what a sensation. And I love them low voices.
Bless your heart, George.
Hey, that's all right. Good to have y'all with us. And for our legend today, bless his heart, Merle Haggard.
All right.
Oh, my God. Man, I never was so happy in my life to have you, all of y'all, on this one particular
I'm
show.
tickled to death.
Oh, that's
and I
really
feel right
nice.
at home because my voice is just as low as y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trace?
I don't think she's quite that low.
Trace, you're what we call a new artist.
Well,
What do you think about such a great legend that we have with us today, Merle Haggard?
well,
Isn't it
I
something?
mean, I can't even find words to express how I feel about being here today. I mean, I'm sitting here by Miss Morgan, of course, but you two guys have been such an influence.
Well, Merle and I go
on
way
me.
back there, but Merle goes far back before I do. Merle, how have you been doing?
Oh, great! But I don't go as far back as you do.
Oh, come on.
Your reputation's worse than mine.
Well, that's because you had a better manager than I had at the time. They kept a lot of us a secret, didn't they?
Well, some of it made news, and if it didn't, it will now, because I'm fixing to tell some of it.
I'm glad I'm here.
Well, when was the first time I met you? Do you remember? Or you met me?
First time that you remember meeting me, or the first time you met me?
Well, the first time I remember, that's the best thing I can say, You can't just tell it all right now.
You said tell it all.
Let's spread it out during the show a little bit.
I think the first time I remember seeing you was at the Blackboard in Bakersfield, and you were sitting back there in Frank's office getting ready to do your show. But the first time that I really remember having fun with you and knowing you well enough to have fun was the time that I put that song out, I Threw Away the Rose, and we were on a Texas tour, and somebody said George has broke ranks in Ohio and left the show. And he's coming to hear you sing that song, and he wants to hear you sing. He wants to be up close to your face when you sing it.
I'll tell you what, Merle.
And you
I was like, back then, I was like the fan. Why don't you do just a little bit of my favorite all-time song that nobody probably has paid a lot of attention to here lately.
Well, I hope I know it.
But I know they've got your album somewhere because it was one of the older albums. It's one of my favorite songs. And if you just do me a little verse and chorus, I'd love you forever.
Of what?
It's a little tune called Tonight I'm Gonna Kick the Floodlights Out Again. Is that right?
Footlights.
Footlights. Here's Merle Haggard. Boy, I tell you.
All right, we'll dedicate it to George Jones, to my lovely wife, and to Benny and Janessa, and to Trace and to Lorrie. I live the kind of life that most men only dream of. I make my living writing songs and singing them. But I'm 41 years old and I ain't got no place to go when it's over. So I hide my age and make the stage and try to kick footlights out again. Throw my old guitar across the stage and watch my bass man take the ball. And the crowd goes nearly wild. See my guitar nearly fall. After 20 years of picking, still alive and kicking down some walls. Tonight we'll kick the footlights out, walk away without a curtain call. Y'all gonna sing the bridge?
Go ahead.
Tonight we'll kick the footlights out again. Try to hide the mood we're really in.
That's good.
Why not put on our old Instomatic grin? Tonight we'll kick the footlights out again.
Oh, I gotta give my hand.
Wow.
That's my favorite.
Thank you.
Of course, I got a bunch of your favorites, but that's one of my old way down favorites.
I have chill bumps.
Well,
That was so good.
you got chill bump. No wonder you ain't got no clothes on.
I do too have clothes on. Tay,
Did you have a
I ain't reached my jacket stage yet.
We picked out a song,
We did.
an Eddie Arnold song.
Yes.
Welcome to My World, is that it?
Yeah.
Let's
Want
try to
to?
do that together. We might be able to get a big
A
show
deal?
out of it. Yeah, big deal. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in?
I think that's gonna work.
Miracles I guess still happen now and then. I may let you take that line. Step into my heart, leave your cares behind, and welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open, seeking you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting
welcome to my world.
Everything looks better in the Smoky Mountains.
Find out more about Pigeon Forge in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. Call 1-800-333-4FUN.
Sleek, sophisticated, stylish, and yet with an exhilarating V6. Chevy Monte Carlo lets you express that hidden part of your personality, just dying to get out.
Mr. Freeman. How are you? Tommy?
Monte Carlo. The side you show the world is up to you.
Night, boss. See you tomorrow.
Introducing Kiwi car caring products. Washes and waxes with Rust Guard. Protectants with Endust for that one-of-a-kind Kiwi shine. Kiwi car caring products from the most trusted name in protection and shine.
All right, Friskies, who's up for some breakfast? Relax, kid, you're not on the menu. Now here's the good stuff. Love that taste. Friskies.
When I fix my extra special potatoes, I bake them with a little cheddar cheese and a little bacon.
New from Stouffer's chicken breast with our great new cheddar potato bake.
Stouffer's, nothing comes closer to home. Trust me, you're gonna think you died and went to heaven.
It's back to Vegas with Primetime Country. Bigger than ever with more superstars from the Las Vegas Hilton. Gary Chapman gets the party going with Patty Loveless, 3-time CMA nominee, including top female vocalist, and Southern rocker Charlie Daniels. Primetime Country returns to Las Vegas Monday on TNN.
Miracles appear in the strangest of places. Fancy me finding you here. The last time I saw you was just out of Houston. That's right. Oh, let me sit down and buy you a beer. Yesterday's wine. Yesterday's wine. We're raging with time, like yesterday's wine.
I thought maybe we might show a little something quick here on Trace.
Oh, good.
This is back when Trace first joined the Opry, I believe, and his wife, and I've already forgot his wife's name.
Rhonda.
Don't kill me. Rhonda. Right, and he brought her all the way from one of the wings in the Opera House to the stage to propose to her.
Really?
And I'd like to show you that part first.
I want to ask my best friend to come out here and share this second here with me right quick.
Talk to this girl. They're telling secrets, but it's going to be good, I guarantee it. We're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be right back. I think she said yeah.
Wow.
hadn't seen that in a long time.
Well, we thought that might be a little
Yeah,
eyesore there.
That was my first night to ever be on the Opry.
And I met your wife a while ago, just before the
she's
show.
here.
And she's a very nice person, and
she's
she's
wonderful.
She's a sweetie.
I think you had a little song that you wrote for your wife, didn't you?
Well, I wrote a song, and she had asked me to write a song that I could sing at the wedding, and she wanted me to write a love song. I told her, I said, I haven't written a positive love song ever that was any good, you know. Just wasn't something that I'd had a lot of experience with up till now. But
well, that's not what I hear. Can you do us a little bit of this one?
Yeah, I reckon so. There's no guarantee that we'll see tomorrow. Heaven only knows how long we have. So there's no way I'll ever, for 1 second, let you wonder just how long my love for you will last. Till my last breath, till I'm called on high, till the angels come and I see the light, to the very end, till I give in to the last beat of my heart. No, I can't swear that I'll be here for the rest of your life, but I swear I'll love you for the rest of mine.
Oh, my. That's pretty. Oh, my goodness.
Good note.
That's
Thank you.
That's all right. Well, Trace, I know you sung that one at the wedding, but I also heard that you sung a Merle Haggard song right after that.
At the reception.
At the reception.
Well, we had some friends of mine there that
Wasn't called I'm going to break every heart I can. Was
That's the one he probably should have done. No.
No, we had some friends of mine there playing at the reception, and everybody was dancing, having a good time. And somebody asked me to sing a song, so I got up there and I said, well, let me do this one for my new bride. It's an old Hag tune, and I said, this is just for her. So I just went, someday when things are good, I'm gonna leave you. I can't seem to go when things are bad. I'll be one more love that you can dream about, and one more man that you can say you have. So
that Merle had one for every occasion.
Didn't he though? Still does.
Dirty old cities, entirely too much work and never enough pay. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose set me free. Somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got, come into me. And keep your retirement and your Social Security. Big city, turn me loose, set me free. Day since I was 20. I haven't got a lot to show or anything I've done. I know folks who never work, they've got plenty. I think it's time fools like you and me had some fun. Turn me loose, set me free. Somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got, come into me. And keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose, set me free. Set big city, turn me loose and set me free.
You never met my big Italian family, but they love you already. So tonight, they'll share with you a fresh salad this big. Then pass around the baby pictures. They'll share baskets of soft garlic breadsticks. Then pass around the baby. What they have, you can have. And that's how the Olive Garden feels. They call it Hospitaliano, which means everything of ours is yours. That's my cousin. She wants to share your dessert. The Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
The amazing Dirt Devil Roommate Vacuum is powerful enough to get dirt off any carpet or floor right before your eyes. Yet it's still incredibly light on its feet. The Roommate, nothing escapes the power of a Dirt Devil.
I've invited some friends over to admire my new deck. I'm cooking lean and hearty smoked sausage. So, what do you think?
Delicious.
How do you like it?
Perfect. I love this sausage.
Lean and hearty, lower fat, 100% Hillshire Farm.
Friday night, join Dusty and the gang for another knockdown, drag-out night of excitement. And some of the action even happens on the track. See the O'Reilly Auto Parts Springtime Slam-O-Rama, Friday night at 8 Eastern on TNN Motor Madness.
July 20th, 1969. Where were you?
When they were walking on the moon, at the same time I was trying to walk around and prepare myself for my first professional boxing match in Madison Square Garden.
I had Hebrew school that day, but the fact that they were landing on the moon enabled me to get out of Hebrew school, and I remember that very clearly.
From the Earth to the Moon.
Watch 2 new episodes every Sunday night. Call your local Prime Star distributor now for 4 great channels of HBO.
It's him! It's the guy who shot the First Lady!
Prime Cinema delivers the most wanted man in the country right to your home.
He is targeted for termination.
The people who killed the First Lady need a patsy and they need a conspiracy.
I didn't kill anybody, okay?
This guy's been set up.
He's up there! Get him! All I want is the tape.
Keenan Ivory Wayans, John Voight.
This man dies tonight, gentlemen!
Most Wanted.
You have no idea what's at stake here.
Non-stop action delivered home today on Prime Cinema.
You give the appearance of one widely traveled. Lord, I bet you've seen things in your time. Come sit down here with us and tell us your story. If it's true you like yesterday's wine. day's wine.
Lorrie, you didn't, you don't remember anything odd or anything that a long time ago?
Oh, yeah, I remember a lot of things that are odd.
Well, I know, oh, no, don't mention all that.
I know a song that I've always wanted to kind of sing with Merle, but I don't know
Well,
if I
that's, now's the time to
know
speak
what
up.
key it was in. Would you mind hitting a D on your guitar, please?
D, is that down
D?
towards the end here?
Let's see. Okay, now I only know, I know it all, but I got a girl's version, but you have to sing the guy version when it's your turn. But I'm gonna start first.
Okay, what?
I'll show you.
Okay.
Here we go.
That might be too high. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. All right, we'll try it, see. Sometimes I start crying, no matter how you're trying to make ends meet from day to day. Sometimes I feel I'm in your way. Then you come to me, wrap your arms around me. And honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God
made for all the world to sing. It's never old, it's grows. Losing makes me sorry.
You say honey. Now don't you?
Now don't worry.
Don't worry.
I love you too, George.
Yeah. And that's
the way love goes.
That's pretty. That's one of them good old ones, isn't it?
It's a great one.
I got something we've got to show on you.
What?
First time I think that you were on Ralph Emery's show. And if you don't mind, we're going to show a little bit.
Singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
What are you saying?
Well, that's what Merle just did. He killed me softly with his song. Oh my gosh, the blue
What was that
eyeshadow.
Blue eyeshadow.
The song
That's
is
the name of
called.
the song?
The song is called "Killing Me Softly." It was a Roberta Flack song.
And you were starting off like that in the country music?
I knew this would happen.
There's only one package left.
An innocent housewife trapped in her own home. She tried to keep the Pillsbury toaster strudel with cream cheese and strawberry a secret.
I know you have it,
She
Jane.
failed. The warm, flaky crust, the real cream cheese, the do-it-yourself icing.
I should have just given them Pop-Tarts.
She underestimated the power cream cheese has over people.
Get your own.
They're in your grocer's freezer.
With Turf Builder Plus 2, it's so easy. In late spring, I put it in my spreader. A couple days later, the weeds are looking sick and the lawn's looking green. They say the best weed control you can have is to have a healthy lawn. With Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2, it's so easy.
Some vacations are just more fun than others. So what are you waiting for? Carnival.
If you use Right Guard, we challenge you to try new Arm & Hammer aerosol deodorant with odor-absorbing baking soda. Its unique formula is proven to work better than Right Guard to stop odor all day. New Arm & Hammer aerosol deodorant. Better all-day protection. Much better.
I'm lost, and I'm starving.
Something to eat.
Did you make this with vegetable oil?
Well, yes.
Thanks, but I gotta watch what I eat.
Eat healthier. Mazola canola has half the saturated fat of vegetable oil because your health really matters.
I've invited some friends over to admire my new deck. I'm cooking lean and hearty smoked sausage. So, what do you think?
Delicious.
How do you like it?
Perfect. I love this sausage.
Lean and hearty, lower fat, 100% Hillshire Farm.
The 29th Annual Dove Awards, live from the Nashville Arena, April 23rd. Join us for the premier Christian music event of the year with host John Tesh and Naomi Judd, featuring appearances by Whitney Houston, Bob Carlisle, Michael W. Smith, Jackie Velasquez, Stephen Curtis Chapman, Jars of Clay, Kirk Franklin and God's Property, Bill Gaither, Amy Grant, and much, much more. The 29th Annual Dove Awards, Thursday night at 9 Eastern on TNN.
Well, boys, I hate to leave good company, but my baby just called me on the phone. From the sound of her voice, I simply have no choice. I left something turned on at home. Well, I just put a quarter in the jukebox. It ain't halfway through my favorite song. But if I don't leave right now, my whole place might burn down. 'Cause I left something turned on at home. It ain't the stove, it ain't the heater. She's hotter and a whole lot sweeter. And all day long, she's been there long. Right now her arms are open, the house is a probably smoking. 'Cause I left something turned on at home back too long ago. Hey waitress, could you cancel that order? Hey, if it's too late, I'll take it to go. Boys, I gotta run for somebody calls 911. 'Cause I left something turned on at home. It ain't the stove, it ain't the heater. She's hotter and a whole lot sweeter. And all day long, she's been there long. Right now her arms are open, the house is a probably smoking. 'Cause I left something turned on at home. Right now her arms are open, the house is a probably smoking. 'Cause I left something turned on at home. Yeah, I left something turned on at home.
You got your breaks and your hits a lot, quite a bit quicker than I did. And I couldn't wait to get to hear, to go, if I was anywhere close.
George, it just seemed like it happened quicker.
That's where I missed all them dates at. Because I came
Is that what happened?
That's what happened. All them dates, I went to hear him. I remember working a string of California dates.
He's not kidding.
And that's
he
when
really
I
I know he's not. I was in some of those shows he didn't show up.
We were staying in this little bitty motel in Amarillo, and he found us there, and Fuzzy was sleeping in a rollaway bed because we couldn't afford a room for him. And And George came in and just took the thing apart and just folded Fuzzy right up inside this rollaway bed. And said Buck Owens and Fuzzy too. And just rolled him out in the street.
Well, we had some fun during those days. You know, I hope the new artists in country music today, like Trace and of course Lorrie, are having that much fun on the road as we did.
We had so much fun in the 70s that the people in the 90s are paying for it.
That's right. So you kids get ready. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Listen, I wish that, you know, I hear these great stories, and of course I remember Dad telling his wonderful road stories and whatever, and I think every now and then you meet up with somebody, another artist that you work with on the road, where you do have that camaraderie or that fun kind of relationship. But I don't think it happens as much today
as
it did back then.
No.
I don't think. I know. Well, I can't speak from yesterday, but I know today the new artists and as a matter of fact, tonight's the first time I've ever met you.
Yes, it is.
And we just don't get to see that much of each other, you know. We're always going in different directions unless you're on tour with somebody.
There was a lot more of what they call package shows.
Right.
In the old days.
Yes.
There used to be 8 or 10 artists on the show, you know, and they'd be a first and second half, you know, and there'd be 3 or 4 up-and-coming artists, and then you'd have a Farron Young would close the show, and then a Hank Snow would be the big closer down on it. You know, you'd have that's the kind of shows that I broke into the business on. In fact, there was a Hank Snow show, and Waylon Jennings and I worked the same stage show together, the first one we ever worked in Phoenix.
We were crazy, you know, back in those days. You know, it's something that you can't hide, and there's no use lying about it. We did things our way and nobody else's.
Well, it's a shame because I don't feel right now that we can do things our way, even as far as the songs we record. Everything is really dictated to us right now.
This country couldn't produce a Huckleberry Finn, and it couldn't produce an Ernest Tubb or a Hank Williams because, first of all, they wouldn't allow them to be themselves.
No, you have to fit the mold, and you can't record songs anymore from here.
That's right.
They have to be what's going to be played on radio, and they don't want to hear ballads.
Shows any emotion.
And you can't sing every song up tempo because you lose your heart. I mean, you gotta cry in the ballads, and you gotta touch people, and it's kind of sad because you can't get them played.
Country music, I think, was really based to start with on ballads.
Yes, it was.
Even though we all throw the enjoyments in there with the up tempo things,
the fun things,
because we're having fun. And I enjoy doing the up-tempo.
We used to call them fast songs, George, and say, let's do 2 or 3 of these good ones, and then let's do a fast song for them.
Merle, I've heard a lot of things about you.
Oh, my goodness.
But I can't lie. I knew that you used to fiddle around a little bit on the bus and
it got out, didn't it?
Places like that on the fiddle. But I never knew that you actually would get on TV, though, and I didn't know you were that good.
I've done some shameful things in my life, and that's one of them. And
now I hear this is pretty good.
Well, let's see.
And we just got to...
This is probably about the time I was trying to learn how to play or something. We was on Ralph Emery's show.
Merle, you had such pretty hair on that.
I did?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
It was kinky. It was, yeah.
I was what?
Hey, you had a little help there.
Certainly did. The great Johnny Gimble there.
Yeah, Mr. Gimble.
I used to try to hire him, and I had a good-looking suit there. That was helping more than anything. I don't know where I got that suit at.
I'll tell you what, if I'd have had Gimble out there, I'd have tried to play the fiddle.
I had that
you did a great job.
My eyeshadow was bad, too.
That was so perfect.
My eyeshadow was bad. Did you notice that?
Blue.
It was blue, and you had blue and white earrings on the boot.
But you had a lot of hair.
I sure did.
You had a lot of hair.
I was one of the hairiest kids you ever seen.
Coming up next, a very special segment with Lorrie Morgan and George's Gallery of Pictures.
Only one full-size pickup delivers the strong, even release of power that comes from having a flat torque curve. Sierra by GMC. Sierra gives you the style to stand apart from the herd and the smooth, steady power it takes to leave it behind. Sierra by GMC, putting you comfortably in command.
We're gonna hold. Heartland Music presents the musical reunion of the year. The best of George Jones and Tammy Wynette.
No, we're not the jet set. We're the old Chevrolet set. You're just an old turn memory.
26 classics.
Now I see
George and Tammy's greatest duets. Captured forever.
they're playing our song, telling our story.
You'll be touched by this golden reunion.
If you want to be together,
All the memories.
we could be one.
All the hits.
Golden rain.
26 great songs in one collection.
There'll be no mansions waiting.
But this special George and Tammy treasury is not in stores. Please order yours now.
Now we live in a two-story house.
Call 1-800-548-7779 to save all COD charges and pay only $16.98 for 2 cassettes or $19.98 for 2 CDs plus $4.50 shipping. Use your credit card or send check or money order to George and Tammy, P.O. Box 94040, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Remember, save all COD charges by sending check or money order or use your credit card.
As I look at this wall of legends, I can't help but notice one legend in particular. A man who sang me lullabies to sleep at night, and a man who introduced me on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry for the first time, my dad, George Morgan. And this is one of his favorite songs. Almost you fell in love with me. Almost I was your bride to be. But each promise that was made, you have broken and betrayed. You left me with a faded memory. Almost my precious dreams came true. Almost you whispered, dear, I do. But someone new came by, and you left me here to cry. Oh, how close we were, almost. Almost I heard the church bells ring. Almost I heard the choir sing. But I hear now instead all those unkind words you said. I remember every little thing. Almost your heart I did possess. Almost
You brought me happiness, but dreams just won't come true, and there's nothing I can do. Oh, how close we were, almost. Oh, how close we were, almost.
You never met my big Italian family, but they love you already. So tonight, they'll share with you a fresh salad this big, then pass around the baby pictures. They'll share baskets of soft garlic breadsticks, then pass around the baby. What they have, you can have. And that's how the Olive Garden feels. They call it Hospitaliano, which means everything of ours is yours. That's my cousin. She wants to share your dessert. The Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
My father always said, don't brush your teeth too hard. But I want to do a good job.
Introducing the Pro Care brush from Mentadent.
Now he's got something new. And I'm thinking, I've never seen anything like it.
Only the Mentadent Pro Care brush has a fully flexible handle, so you can be more gentle on your gums, like dentists recommend.
Because the handle of the toothbrush gives. I knew I wasn't brushing too hard.
Plus special bristles, clean teeth, and massage gums.
Somebody thought more about how to make a toothbrush.
The new Mentadent Pro Care brush. Brush smarter, not harder.
Fight cancer. Fight harder with a healthy diet including 100% pure Florida orange juice. Are you drinking enough?
I'm lost and I'm starving.
Something to eat.
Did you make this with vegetable oil?
Well, yes.
Thanks, but I gotta watch what I eat.
Eat healthier. Mazola canola has half the saturated fat of vegetable oil because your health really matters.
Night, boss. See you tomorrow.
Introducing Kiwi car caring products. Washes and waxes with rust guard. Protectants with Endust for that one-of-a-kind Kiwi shine. Kiwi car caring products from the most trusted name in protection and shine.
When my family sees me crying over the onions, they know it's time for Salisbury steak. Because if you don't have lots of grilled onions, you don't have Salisbury steak.
Stouffer's Salisbury steak.
Stouffer's, nothing comes closer to home.
Ladies and gentlemen, George Jones.
I used to spend my nights up, Lord, in a ballroom, and liquor was the only love I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bar, and you brought me back from being too far gone. And you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. I found the bottom of the bottle, it was always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. For there's nothing like your love to get me high. Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I stay stoned on your love all the time, Lord, all the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We don't want to, but we're going to have to say good night to you. But I want to thank Merle Haggard for being with us tonight, and Miss Lorrie Morgan, bless your heart, and my buddy Trace Adkins. Good night to everybody, and remember, it just don't get